Hello guys, wherever you are, welcome to my YouTube channel by the name Kenma Solutions, and I'm your host Kenneth Etende. Now, if you're just catching up with my YouTube channel and you're wondering what it's all about, now Kenma Solutions YouTube channel is a channel I've designed to ensure you get the best quality, up-to-date business information the market has to offer. So stay tuned to this channel, guys. And I believe if you put into practice this information I'm putting at your disposal, then you're just about to elevate your business to greater heights. Now, moving forward to this session's topic, I shall be discussing asset-based finance. That is what it is, the definition part of it, guys, so that you can get to know it holistically and move along well. Number two, I shall be discussing how beneficial asset-based finance is to your business. Last but not least, I shall be discussing how to easily access it from your lender. But before I dive into all that, let's listen to this, guys. Welcome to Kenma Solutions YouTube channel for the best business information. Kindly subscribe, hit the notification button, like, comment, and share. Thank you. Welcome back. Now, to start off with the definition part of it, asset-based finance is actually a credit facility designed to enhance financing of movable assets. And when I talk of movable assets, actually, I'm talking about cars, buses, or machinery. Now, to put this into a practical perspective, picture this as a business person. You are in need of a movable asset, and in this example, I shall talk of a car to facilitate operations of your business. But the cash you hold in your business does not allow you to make that purchase. What do you do? Now, as a good business person, approach your lender, request your lender for borrowing against that particular asset, which is now the car, at a particular interest for a negotiated period of time. Now, this kind of financing is what we call asset-based finance. Now, talking about that, you might hear of two terms, asset finance and asset-based finance. Now, at a basic level, asset-based finance and asset finance essentially mean the same thing with a slight difference. Now, with asset-based finance, when you're purchasing a home or a car, then that particular house or that particular car becomes the collateral for the loan you are being given by the lender. But when it comes to asset finance, it's where a business or a company is essentially using its assets to secure a loan with a lender. Now, with asset finance, you could not necessarily be purchasing a new asset, but you could just be, filling up for that shortfall of cash flow in your business. Now, moving forward, asset-based finance actually is the real solution to those guys who have got big dreams to grow their businesses, but they just lack that capital to put their dreams into a reality. Now, asset-based finance for some lenders will cover purchasing, leasing, and renting. And what you need to know also is that asset-based finance is a very easy loan or a credit facility to access, unlike the other business loans actually, which are so rigorous and require so many requirements for you to be able to get that approval from your lender. Now, moving on to the benefits of asset-based finance to your business. Number one, asset-based finance saves on the working capital of your business. Now, what you ought to understand is that working capital actually is the difference between your current assets and your current liabilities. Now, under current assets, we've got what we call cash. Now, for you to purchase that particular vehicle to facilitate operations of your business, you'll need to take part of your cash in the business to purchase it. Now, when you go for asset-based finance, the bank will step in, so you'll be able to save on that cash, and that's how you will save on your current assets and save on your working capital. Now, moving on to benefit number two, asset-based finance does not need an additional security since it's self-securing. What do I mean by this? If you're buying a plant, equipment, or machinery, or even a car, then that particular asset becomes the security or the collateral for that particular loan. Now, number three, benefit to your business, asset-based finance increases productivity and also increase in profits. When you bring in that particular asset, that is a plant, equipment, or a car. It facilitates the operations of your business, hence improving on productivity or for increase in profits. Just a basic example actually, if you buy a car using asset-based finance, instead of you now hiring a car to facilitate operations of your business, you've got now a car, so what you just need is fuel to run the operations of your business, and in so doing you'll be cutting on cost, hence improving on your profits. Moving on to benefit number 4, with asset-based finance, you stand to benefit from what we call annual investment allowance, or abbreviated as AIA. What does this entail? It entails companies claiming for tax relief on their assets from the taxman or the government. How does it work? Now, if you buy a plant, equipment, or machinery, what you ought to do is deduct the cost of the asset from your annual profits for a particular year before calculating your taxes. Moving on to the requirements, number 1 requirement is a relationship with the lender, and if not so, the lender will require you to provide bank statements from your banker. Now, number 2, you will need a pro forma invoice or what we call a sale agreement. Number 3 requirement, the asset should not be more than 10 to 12 years at the time of loan expiry, and this varies from bank to bank. Now, number 4, you will need a valuation report, and number 5, you will need a logbook in case you are purchasing a car. Now, these requirements I've chosen actually, they run across the industry, but if you are a banker or if you are a customer, you've come across a requirement that I've not mentioned, kindly include that requirement I haven't mentioned in the comment section so that other viewers of this video can benefit from the same. Now, as I've always done and I will always do, I will remind you this. Just like any other credit facility, asset-based finance attracts interest since it's a loan. Now, you must ensure that before you go for it, then your business should be able to absorb that interest without any difficulties. Now, for those before watching this video and wondering how to get that particular asset into their business, now I think you have a solution to your puzzle. Basically, go to your lender, request for assets-based finance. So that's it for this particular session, guys, regarding asset-based finance. So I'll request you guys, if you're watching this particular video from Kenma Solutions YouTube channel and you haven't subscribed, kindly guys subscribe. And as you subscribe, guys, remember to click on the notification bell so that you can get notifications whenever I upload my subsequent videos. And as you do so, guys, remember to like, comment, and share this information to anyone who might be in need of it. So that's it for this particular session, guys. Until next time, let me see you then. God bless your businesses. May they prosper. Adios.